Hello and welcome to part 3 of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. In the previous video, the gang found the Room of Requirement, which is a suitable place to practice dueling spells, and recruited all the DA members. So in this video, my plan is first to help out the teachers, and then we start to teach and learn new spells. So yeah, let's go find Professor McGonagall first. So Professor McGonagall is the teacher for Transfiguration, if I'm not mistaken.
Potter, Weasley, Miss Granger, I have a little task for you. By you, I mean Gryffindor's 2 new prefects.
Yes, Professor?
I am standing here in expectation of a group of first-year boys arriving for detention. However, by all reports, they're hiding in the divination tower instead. Please tell them to come here immediately.
Of course, Professor McGonagall.
Okay, I guess we gotta find students who are trying
There's
to...
no way I would have ignored Professor McGonagall when I was a first year.
No, of course not, Ronald. In your first year, all you did was fight a troll, save an illegal dragon, and ignore the advice of Professor Dumbledore so Harry could fight Professor Quirrell. Let's go to the divination tower.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta find some students who are trying to avoid going to class.
Professor McGonagall told us those first years were somewhere around here.
Okay, yeah, let's go tell off this these 2 first-year students.
You're Harry Potter,
Did you really fight He Who Must Not Be Named?
and some big snake thing in the second year.
And win the Tri-Wizard Tournament?
Yeah. Wow.
And Professor McGonagall told Harry here to find some snotty-nosed first years who are cheeky enough not to turn up to her detention. She said if you didn't go, then Harry could feed you all to the dragon that lives in the kitchens.
There's not really a dragon in the kitchens. Is there?
Want to find out? Then hop it.
I don't remember making things up to terrify first years being in our talk on how to be prefects.
Yeah, well, the midgets need to learn a little respect.
Nicely done, Ron. Nicely done. Alright, so who's next? I think... yeah, okay, Professor Sprout.
Devil's Snare. That's what killed Bird from the Ministry.
Potter, Weasley and Miss Granger, I trust you're up to date with your homework. Don't forget, I'm expecting your essay on self-fertilizing shrubs for tomorrow's lesson, and I hope I don't have to remind you that this is your owl year.
No, Professor Sprout.
She hoped she didn't have to remind us. As if we could forget. Every teacher keeps reminding us every lesson.
Where are we going to find a book on self-fertilizing shrubs?
Neville will explain. Let's find him. Come on, Harry.
Yeah, okay, so I guess we got a bit of homework to do. Let's find Neville. But before we do that, I think I forgot to close out the task, so yeah.
Potter, Weasley, Miss Granger, what's this I hear about dragons in the kitchens? Please don't tell first years things like that. Someone's bound to be silly enough to believe you and go looking for them. However, 10 points to Gryffindor for ingenuity.
Yeah, yeah, that's really nice of Professor McGonagall. Yeah, she always has a spot. She always had a soft spot for these 3. Anyway, let's find Neville. So yeah, Neville should be in the Room of Requirements. Along with, you know, the rest of the DA members. There he is.
There's Neville. I bet he's got something on self-fertilizing shrubs.
Hi, Neville. Do you know anything about self-fertilizing shrubs?
Of course. I've got a book, Flesh-Eating Trees of the World, which has got some really good pictures of them. It's on my bedside table in the boys' dormitory if you want to borrow it.
Thanks.
Okay,
Hey!
I guess we're off to the Gryffindor's common room. We're in the boys' dormitory, so let's find Neville's book. I think it's this one.
Flesh-eating trees of the world. This is what we need for Professor Sprout's essay. Hermione, could you help me with the opening paragraph?
Oh, all right then. And so therefore... Right. Let's take these essays back to Professor Sprout.
Okay, so we've done our homework and now we have to hand it in.
Professor Sprout, we've brought you our essays on self-fertilizing shrubs.
Excellent work. Superb diagrams as well. 10 points to Gryffindor. Well, if you have time to spend on your herbology, as owl students, you're welcome to use the greenhouses.
Alright, so I think we've got two professors left, Professor Flitwick and Professor Snape. Let's save Snape for last, so Professor Flitwick then.
Hi.
So Professor Flitwick, he teaches charms. And yeah, his character was actually redesigned from, I think it was number 1. I think in number 3, the design was changed. Or was it number 4? I can't remember.
I hope the three of you have completed your research into counter charms for your homework. Remember, your OWL exams may influence your futures for many years to come.
Yes, of course, Professor. There's just one more counter charm I need to check before I hand my essay in.
Yeah, me too.
I know the perfect book. Achievements in Charming. But it's been checked out from the library. We'll need to find whoever has it.
Yeah, so we need to find a book that has been checked out from the library. I don't think there's a counter in this game where you can ask who borrowed it, so it's gonna be tough. I don't remember how I completed this quest, but
What's she reading?
yeah. I remember that, you know, there were people reading books in the Great Hall, so yeah, I think this is it.
Excuse me, is that Achievements in Charming you're reading? Can I have a quick look? Yes, of course. Well, that was obvious.
Yeah, completely obvious.
All we've got to do now is write the essay.
Oh, for goodness sake. You'll have to do your own essays sometime. And so therefore... And in conclusion...
Yeah, so it may seem that,
right.
you know,
Let's take these essays back to Professor Flitwick.
Ron and Harry's academic achievement relies heavily on Hermione, but to be, you know, they're actually pretty smart on their own. It's just, I don't know, I think the movie kind of made them, you know, a bit dumb than they are.
Professor Flitwick, we've brought you the homework you asked for.
Excellent, Miss Granger, excellent! I'm sure these will do you all credit.
Okay, so that's another homework done. I think it's time to see Professor Snape. This is gonna be interesting.
Potter, after your last feeble attempt at potion making, I expect you to write 12 inches of parchment on the properties of Moonstone. No excuses.
But I've already got lots of homework.
And Potter, anything less than acceptable, and you will suffer my displeasure.
Yeah, yeah, Professor Snape, what can you say about him? You know, he was brilliantly played by
Just
the
what I needed. What a complete git.
the
I
late.
know just the book you need. If we're passing the library, you can check it there.
Yeah, he was brilliantly played by Alan Rickman. Yeah, nobody could play him better, I think. You know, he might be harsh on Harry, but you know, everybody knows that deep down he does care about Harry a lot, due to obvious reasons.
Volo Futurus Unus.
Oh, well remembered.
Now, what you need for Professor Snape's essay is magical drafts and potions.
I bet that book is in the restricted section. Or maybe not. I don't remember this quest that much. Is that a book? No, it's not. Yeah, it's gotta be in the restricted section.
This is the book we need. Oh look, Moonstone is sometimes known as the Wishing Stone.
Hermione?
Oh no, you have to write this essay. But I suppose I could correct it for you. So therefore, and in conclusion...
Yeah,
Right,
so
let's take these essays back to Professor Snape.
I won't be surprised if Snape was like, you copied off Hermione, 10 points off Gryffindor. It's typical Snape, you know. But hey, as long as the homework is done, then yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Inquisitive mind.
Professor Snape, I've brought you my essay on moonstones.
Indeed. Let us see if you can differentiate between monkshood and moonstone, shall we? I suppose this is acceptable. Follow me. But I must remind you, Potter, you will not be able to rely upon Miss Granger when you take your owl.
Woof. Okay, so that's all the homework done, and now we can get the DA meeting underway.
Are you ready to teach us something? Can we do something cool? Please, Harry.
I'll see what I can find.
Come on, Harry. You must know something good you can teach us.
I think I know just the spell. How about this one, Harry? Reducto. Didn't you use that during the Triwizard Tournament? It says you need to aim, then move your wand like this. Reducto. Reducto.
Yeah, okay, so the first spell that we are going to be learning in the DA is Reducto.
Reducto! Just watch me, Ginny.
So Reducto is actually the opposite of Reparo. Reparo is for repairing. Reducto is to, you know, reduce things to ashes or something like that.
Well done, Ginny.
Blowing things up comes naturally when you've grown up with Fred and George.
Right. Let's see if anyone here is as good as Ginny.
Thanks for teaching that to us, Harry.
Hey, Harry!
Alright, I think Colin has a spell that he wants us to teach him.
Hi, Harry. I can't wait for this lesson. Are we going to do something exciting? I bet we are. Yeah. Can we blow something up? Or try and turn someone into a ferret? Or what's that spell where you make somebody completely freeze so they can't move?
Petrificus totalis.
Okay, this is quite a simple spell, but it's very useful. To paralyze an opponent, you need to point your wand and tap it, as I'm doing. Petrificus totalis!
Yeah, this spell is hilarious. I think this is the spell that Hermione used on Neville in the first movie, when, you know, they were trying to sneak out during nighttime. So yeah, it leaves your opponent in like a paralysis
Wow.
state.
Harry, you're the greatest teacher ever.
Thanks. Let's teach the others.
Alright, I think there's one more that we have to teach.
Hey!
Zachariah Smith.
When are you going to teach us something useful?
How about Harry teaches us how to keep your big gob shut? That'd be useful.
It's okay, Ron. I know just the spell to teach Zacharias. I'm sure Zacharias won't mind if he helps you show the others the spell. Yes, here it is. Rictus Sempra. You need to target your spell and then gesture with your wand like this. Rictus Sempra.
Right. Just stand there, Zacharias, and let me show everyone what to do.
Yeah, so I've heard about this spell in the books.
Rictus Sempra!
This will be cool.
I don't know what this spell actually does. It seems like it's a bit familiar to Stupefy.
I could cast it better than that.
Keep going.
Brilliant! Well done, everyone.
Hey! I haven't had a chance to practice it yet.
Oh, sorry, Zacharias. That's all the time we have to practice that spell. Maybe you can do it another time.
That was a great lesson, Harry.
Okay, is there anyone else that we have to teach? Oh, Cho Chang. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Harry.
Whew, okay.
What are you going to teach us today? As it's the last lesson before Christmas, could you teach us something fun?
I think I know just the thing. Can you turn to Levicorpus, Hermione?
Right. It says here that you hold your wand up and move it like this. Levicorpus!
Okay, Joe, just watch what I do.
Yeah, well, yeah, this spell looks dumb.
Keep going!
So what it does is that,
Keep going! Careful!
it turns your opponent upside down and hangs them,
Good
hangs them in the air for a bit.
I said I believed you, Harry. Don't worry, you did quite well. Okay, no, you were terrible, but I know you can do it. I watched you while we were doing the other spells.
You did?
Yeah, come on. Let's teach the spell to the others.
Don't go, Harry. I want to talk to you.
Are you alright?
You're a really good teacher, Harry. Mistletoe.
Harry!
Ron! It's your dad! Quick! We need to get to McGonagall!
Harry, what's the matter?
I can't explain now. We have to find Professor McGonagall. Come on!
Okay, so Harry had a vision that,
Now, where do you think you're going at this hour?
It's Ron's dad! He's been attacked by a snake!
Harry was screaming in his sleep.
I wasn't dreaming! Mr. Weasley collapsed! I saw it!
Calm down. I believe you, Potter. Now, you and Mr. Weasley will go straight to the headmaster's office. I will collect young Ginny and your brothers. Off you go now. There's no time to waste.
Come on, Harry. Let's get to Dumbledore's office.
yeah, so, yeah, you get to see Hogwarts during nighttime as well. So Harry just saw Mr. Weasley, Arthur Weasley, get attacked by a snake. I think it was Voldemort's snake, Nagini.
Come on, Harry. You said this was urgent.
So, yeah. He's worried that, it might be... It wasn't just a dream, that, it was a vision. It's true. So, yeah, we need to find Dumbledore. He would know what to do.
Phineas, I need you to go to your portrait at Grimmauld Place. Tell them Arthur Weasley has been gravely injured.
Professor, please! What's happening to me?
You wished to see me, Headmaster?
Yes, Sevens. I'm afraid we daren't wait, even until morning.
Potter, come with me.
Sir?
Now, Potter.
Folks will go to Molly. We've made sure that your father will be found by the right people.
Why am I here? What?
You are here to learn occlumency, the art of magical mind defense. There is a connection between the Dark Lord's mind and your own. You must learn to control this.
You mean he can read my mind?
Read it, control it, unhinge it. If he becomes aware of the connection, occlumency will help you shield yourself. I am about to attempt to break into your mind. Legilimens.
Yeah, okay. So, Harry and Voldemort has some sort of link. At the moment, it's one way. Only Harry could see what Voldemort is up to or feeling. But, you know, once Voldemort is aware of the connection, then he can use it to, you know, well, he can use it to do harm on Harry. Yeah, yeah, you wouldn't want anybody inside your mind, you know, you wouldn't want all your secrets to be revealed. Secrets are secrets for a reason. So, yeah, so this mini game thing, yeah, we just have to push Snape out of Harry's memories. It's really simple. All you have to do is just direct Snape's wand to the center.
Adequate, Potter. For a first attempt, it was not as poor as it might have been.
Will I have to do many lessons, sir?
Evidence suggests that you are sharing the Dark Lord's thoughts and emotions. It is inadvisable that such a connection should be allowed to continue. Now clear your mind. Let go of all emotion.
It's almost time for you to return to Hogwarts. Before you go, why don't you go and have some fun with your friends? Let Arthur know when you want to leave.
Alright, so it's Christmas and they're spending Christmas at Sirius Black's house with the Weasleys and members of the Order of the Phoenix. So yeah, what you saw in the cutscene, you know, that was Snape trying to teach Harry to, you know, shut off his mind so that, you know, Voldemort doesn't use it for his own plans. Yeah, but to Harry, he thinks that Snape enjoys torturing him like that. Anyway, so I'll be ending the video here. Yeah, there's actually things that we can do around this house at this time. So yeah, that'll be in the next video. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.